got big problems. You better call that robot, that spot show. It's Spotbot. Anybody got a 20 on that spot bot? ETA ASAP. Over.
Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Oh, the train's in the way. A couple drilling rigs set up there and a slant rig. Precision's yard here, just on my way to work. See it every day. Bunch of coils on that side. We got the sun is just starting to peak up. Engine fan is on. Terrico is an old name in the oil business here around Alberta. Anyways, I don't know about the rest of you guys there in the States, man. They've been around a long time. I don't know how they keep going. They got their hands in a lot of everything. They had drilling rigs, they had fluid transfers, they had trucks, they got bed trucks, they go around their yard maybe on the way home and look in on the fence. They got a bunch of old stuff lined up against the fence. But anyways, going in, do some tri-lowing action and go move some drilling rig stuff. Who knows what's in the store today. Going out to Sunchild, which is just a little bit, that's west and north of Rocky. It can be a pretty cool area sometimes. Dealing with the locals sometimes can be a pain too. Sometimes there's problems, sometimes there's not. We're gonna drive right through the reserve, so sometimes we can get some flack. The locals like to get a piece of the action, so they're like, oh, you need escort vehicles, and then they escort us in their 94 Dodge Intrepid with the hazard lights on. And I'm like, is this even legit, or are you just scamming the oil company? But what? I'm like, whatever, bud, you do what you need to do. I'm like, no skin off my ass. It's their place, not mine. I'm not there to upset anyone. There to do my job easily. Anyways, okay, so we'll go in, fire up, and we'll get on our way with what's going on here. See you guys shortly.
Kenny Chesney. Here we go. Summertime is finally here. Time to play a game of smear the queer, but watch your behind, 'cause my pit bull bites. My girl's a redneck 10, but the meth has made her way too thin. She's about to go on trial. She shot her stepdad Lyle. And it's 2 front teeth, they used to have 4 nunchucks and a new sword. Stepdad and my Aunt Sue yelling, screw you, swinging on the front porch. Good cheap seats at the rodeo. Can't move, I'm so effing stoned. Pinch a skull in your lip. We drink some moonshine, go effing blind. White trash summertime. Woo! Woo! There we go.
Come on, Ned.
I get disability and food stamps means my meals are free and I'm on parole. I don't use birth control. My girl is on her knees. She wants to go see Toby Keith. Yeah, she's looking hot. She's got a new tube top. And it's 2 cops kicking in my front door. Beat my wife with a 2x4. Sit down, watch the boob tube, honey, boop, boo. Man, what a dumb whore. 8-track playing on the stereo. some effing blow, break your jaw with my fist. Do some effing lines in my double wide. Woo! White trash summertime. Play it, Kenny.
White trash summertime.
Let's
Come
break
on,
it
Ned.
down. I'm always late. Cause I'm huffing paint. Bad tattoos and bar fight scars. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby, when you got 2 front teeth, I used to have 4 nunchucks and a new sword. Stepdad and my aunt Sue yelling, "Scoot you!" as they're swinging on the front porch. 8-track playing on the stereo. Drink some Jack, do some F and blow. Break your jaw with my fist. Drink some moonshine, go effing blind. Woo! White trash summertime.
God, Ned, that's good.
Play it out, Kenny.
Come on.
With that electric guitar. I'll be front row. Throwing my panties on stage, Kenny. Woo! Woo!
Sometimes in life, you feel like, I just need to take a pill. If this sounds like you, ask your doctor about xanoxymethavicamex. Xanoxymethavicamex has something for everyone. We're not going to tell you what that is, but if you go see your doctor, he will give you some. Ask your physician if xanoxymethavicamex is right for you. Common side effects are vomiting, bleeding, sweaty nipples, an uncontrollable urge to eat cat shit, passing out, short comas that lead to long comas that become permanent. Call your doctor if you have the urge to put on blackface and dance a soft shoe. Some users experience a severe allergic reaction to the color yellow. Discontinue using xanoxymethavicamex if you have face rot, epileptic seizures, or a feeling as if someone has beat you black and blue with a tire iron. Symptoms may include oversized lips, hemorrhoids with pimples on them, the inability to grow a handlebar mustache, brittle bones, extra skin, dead tongue, giant kneecaps, an uncontrollable urge to dress like a Confederate soldier, lack of sex drive, increased sex drive, black diarrhea, brown urine, depression, oppression, obsession, cancer of the penis, smelly gums, dry taint syndrome. Black men may not feel like dating fat white girls, belly button ooze, thoughts of suicide, a sudden hatred of gingers, a desire to play Russian roulette with 6 bullets, a bizarre feeling that Jay Leno is funny, shrinking thumbs, an inability to understand what the drive-thru worker is saying, an urge to have sex with animals, a need to sever one's limbs for sexual gratification, a desire to wear your cowboy hat very low like Dwight Yoakam, restless legs, impatient arms, disgruntled feet, whimsical eyebrows, an uncontrollable urge to shoot your children in the back of the head because they became mouthy, joint pain, shrinking taste buds, addiction to Yahtzee, or violent male menstruation. Call your doctor to see if xanoxymethavicamex is right for you.
the ditch to press record. So yeah, not bad. A little bit hot, a little bit sweaty, not gonna lie. Yeah, the AC is broken again. I started my truck this morning and I looked underneath. It's already, I'm like, oh, I've seen a puddle on the swamper side, kind of by the tire. I'm like, oh, it's just the AC sweating, dripping on the ground already. And pop the hood, and the line that comes from the condenser comes down and goes along the frame rail and then up to the heater box. It's probably one of the longest ones in the whole system. It right where it had a press fitting, right in the middle, where it went from hard line to rubber line or whatever there, it was leaking. And I seen it a little bit of, I thought it was a coolant hose because there's also one down there on the frame rail. It looked like coolant a little bit on the hose, and I was like, oh man, this coolant line is weeping a little bit to tighten up the hose clamps. They were pretty tight, so I'm like, oh, I'll have to keep an eye on it. And then I've been off for the 2 days over the weekend, and today was Monday, and then yeah, sure shit. Pop the hood, check it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that wasn't coolant, because now you can see where it was dripping from that fitting on top of the exhaust, off the side of the exhaust, down to on the frame rail, right on that radiator hose that I thought was leaking. And that wasn't it at all, so no leaky coolant, because I haven't added any coolant, so it's back to the hot box again. I already texted him a picture. There was a part number right there. Snap a picture of that part number and sent him a picture. Like, I'll order the hose. I'm like, sweet. Oh, is this Titan? Looks like it could be Titan. No, who was that guy? I'm pretty sure that no D sign. Floaters. It was white and green, but it was only a single steer. It was pretty big though. Never seen it before in my life. It's going somewhere. Slow. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have a pilot behind him. I don't even know if he drives those on the road out here. But anyways, whatever. Power to ya. Maybe he's a resident of the Sunchild First Nation. Do whatever he wants. So anyways, yeah, back to the shop. It's over 12:30. Smashed out that rig move. They obviously had a lot of it. Like all the shacks and stuff were already moved probably yesterday. And then today was just the big stuff. Just the rig. So it looked like some 400s were already there and set up. So that's nice. They should be done that by like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It'll be done. Maybe even sooner. Raylan's pretty quick at smashing together a rig. Nicely smashing together, I mean, as in quick fashion. So yeah, not too bad. We're gonna haul invert tank, yay. Load of hole center mats, meh, really gross ones. And then junk box that had all the flare line on it, which is super wide. That noise. But anyway, back to the shop. See if we can get this fixed today. Hard press. I don't know. I thought Randy wasn't going to be back yet until next week, but he texted me or he called me this morning and wanted something. But I sent him that picture of that part number. He's like, "I'll order it right now." And so I'm like, "No, he must be at the shop, and he must have other questions about me fixing." That fuel solenoid, shut-off solenoid. So they probably wanted to know what the hours and all that stuff, so info. Stay tuned.
You're on an iPhone trying to drive home, surfing the web and texting too. I'm in the car behind you, you drive me crazy. I honk and say F you. Yeah, I know it's hard to remember before technology. when people would steer with their two hands instead of using their knees. I see you looking at Facebook while you're trying to drive. You're swerving like you're really wasted. You speed up, then you slow down. You're searching porn sites. I've missed 7 lights. This guy to my right is texting his wife. No, this isn't fun. If I had a gun, I'd take someone's life. You're on an iPhone trying to drive home, surfing the web and texting too. I'm in the car behind you, you drive me crazy. I honk and say F you. If Alexander Graham Bell could see this, he would probably slit his effing wrist. Distracted texting, tweeting lunatics. I hope they crash and burn dead in a ditch. I'm driving in back of a bimbo. She's playing the Angry Birds game. My hands are starting to tremble, doing 50 in the fast lane. I never get anywhere on time. You rude bastards don't even care. You are way too self-absorbed. You speed up and then you slow down. I'm flashing my brights. Speed up, Jesus Christ. You're watching two dykes on RedTube websites. No, this isn't fun. If I had a gun, I'd end someone's life. You're on an iPhone trying to drive home, surfing the web and texting too. I'm in the car behind you, you drive me crazy. I honk and say F you. If Alexander Graham Bell could see this, he would probably slit his effing wrist. Distracted texting, tweeting lunatics. I hope they crash and burn dead in a ditch. Yeah, you're on an iPhone. I'll break it down.
Break it down, Nedley Mandingo.
Do a little rapping.
Pretty good so far, kiddo.
Check my flow.
Good.
My brakes. I can't stop pumping, cause you're obsessed with pushing all them buttons. Out of control with all those apps you're juggling. I need a weed app, cause you're killing all my buzzing. Addicted to the gadgets, you buy them by the dozen. I roll down the window and tell you to shove them. Learn how to drive, you stupid A.O.s. You're on an iPhone trying to drive home, surfing the web and texting too. I'm in the car behind you, you drive me crazy. I honk and say F you. If Alexander Graham Bell could see this, he would probably slit his effing wrist. Distracted texting, tweeting lunatics. I hope they crash and burn dead in a ditch. Yeah, you're on an iPhone.
Brunch time.
Uma ameaça foi detectada. Uma ameaça foi detectada.